it off
I
after
told
every
him to boot
pass.
it off every pass.
And he said he did, and it.
Yeah. Are we talking blower or are we talking
Blower. Yeah, I told him that.
The gear case don't do none of that shit.
So, well, it's definitely not going to now.
No, it's really vented now. It's gonna be good.
We're never gonna hurt the gear drive.
No, you're never gonna hurt.
Well, hey, stop
I saw
it.
that, I was
Stop
like-
it,
I
guys.
said, oh,
Stop
that's
it.
cool.
We don't say that shit.
I said, oh, that's cool that you guys got one of those too.
Watch
And then I
it.
did-
One fucking pass, we're gonna hurt that gear drive.
Yeah, because of yeah,
because
we'll
y'all
take it
over here,
off.
both of y'all just
Yeah.
said we ain't never gonna hurt that deal.
I don't think you will.
I don't think.
I think we're ready though.
Okay. Let's
So
talk to
136, different converter.
Yeah,
It's different than what it was.
That's better.
So we're gonna check this deal after today, and hopefully it don't make material.
I like it.
Remember when you told
This
me
is the problem right here.
I got a feeling when you guys, when he said, that's what we've run this, we're gonna send it back to Proline. Harry's gonna be like,
I'll show you. Let's get to the tune-up here. So this tune-up is
This is
right
the tune-up that is in
here,
the car.
right?
Yes, and these are the passes.
So that 103, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull this. Okay, so one thing I can remember is...
You say bring the gear shift back a little bit,
No,
or take it out.
Here.
Oh shit. Okay.
Super usable tune.
Very.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there.
This is a fucking really good pass. Like
Yeah,
it's just a really usable.
that's like, man, Okima, that's like off the trailer type
Yeah.
shit. But who knows, we're probably
So
gonna
really, and I bet the data looks good. Like I bet the boost doesn't drop crazy or any of that stuff.
Maybe we can fucking replace them with something better looking.
I'll get you some nice ones.
So,
They're not gross as a loose term, you know. It actually fits this car pretty good.
That's even more.
Oh well, I'm not saying this car's gross.
That doesn't make it any better, man.
you get it faster, I'm like,
Man,
I
the
swear.
wheels are so
This-
gross. I mean, they're gross.
This motherfucker's nicer. Shut up. This thing's nicer than the Fireball is.
Dude, this thing's definitely nicer than the other car.
Yeah, it's not. I'm telling you. Y'all can't shit talk me
Hey,
no more. This
I'd
is a show
like
car.
to, Hobby, just to let everybody know, I'd really like to, maybe after the next pass, I'll run the valves. But this one, we don't really have to. I'd like to at least look at the plugs. I know it's bad as fuck.
Yeah.
My opinion, this converter's still way too fucking tight.
I 100%. I could fucking feel it click the 2.3, you know, about 100 before the 660. And I feel like it needs 456 gears or some shit in it. But
I mean, it's only dropping.
I felt it click the 2.3, and it felt like it yanked my fucking head back.
It dropped 50, so it made 50 pounds.
Jesus, it still made 50 pounds?
Yeah, it's because the motors are just restricted. It's a big one Chevy. Like this same thing makes like 43 or 44 in Miami. It still dropped 10 fucking pounds. The motor's still too tight. I'm not saying we can't work with it, but still not. We need to make a call.
Yeah. let's take this in.
Let's make sure, that's gotta be the last one, right?
The last what?
Gotta be the last run. Trying to make sure I got the right one and everything. Okay.
Like, why did it do this at the end? Rick! I
Uh,
felt that, and that's when I lifted.
did it spin the tire? Hang on, let me look at the.
Bring the drop shaft.
Okay, there's 8,000. So did it feel like you shifted it out crazy? Like it was,
Hey, can I get a little bit shorter?
yeah, it blipped the drive shaft a little bit down there.
Yeah, but not like it did here or here. Or,
Yeah,
it's kind of gross.
yeah.
This one's moving all around
That's
out
where
there.
you fix that. So we could slow it down just by using the traction control. Yeah. Well, so the question is, which way we're doing?
We want to go up. I mean, I feel like we can go far. Tried the other night and then I had leak since.
There you go. Not like a track fix.
Where's our camera guy? And then he goes, he's right here. I was like, oh, there he is.
Where the hell is he at?
I wanted you to get that because I was like, that's cool. So I was, yeah. Hey, and he probably won't care if you want to go over there and check that combination out, but they probably really like to see that. That's wild.
Good.
Yeah.
So this whole time he goes, no, 6 is maximum. That's maximum pressure, not maximum amount that we're gonna dump off of the pressure. And he's like, you gotta read it, man. You gotta read it. And I was like, yeah. Hey, Carl, I'm gonna blame this one on Phantom then. Is that okay? And he goes, I don't care who you blame it on, but man, somebody needs to read. That's what he said. All right, so Phantom, hey, let's put that at 6.
I would kind of like to not make a crazy change.
Let's just put that at 1 and leave the dump off.
Okay. Okay.
Well, in fact, just leave the dump alone. It's obviously not doing nothing. We'll leave that first one alone. If we need it to do something, then we'll put that first one on 6.
Well, if the dump is on
Did you mess with the dump at all?
well, it's on
Like, no. Did you mess with the dump at all before I just went out there and checked with Carl? Because, you know, you push it in and then turn it, it was in between. So it was pushed all the way in. So that is gonna block off whatever it's dumping anyways. Because what it does is it pushes in, you turn it and pop it out, and then it goes a bigger hole, a bigger orifice.
Yeah.
So when you push it in, there's no hole there. So I'm betting, even if we'd had that on 6, but in the middle, it wouldn't have done nothing.
Now this thing's gonna be fucking 1,000 RPM too loose.
Hey, whatever.
If it is, at least we can split
Yeah.
But all we're doing is we're gonna put that on 1 in the back, and we're not gonna turn the dump on. Actually, we'll just unplug the dump.
Just wanna unplug the dump.
Let's just unplug the dump for this pass, don't you
So-
think? Or do we want to go ahead and go full regalia and fucking bleed off everything that we can?
No. Let's just see if the.
I'm thinking that that's the reason that the dump didn't do something though.
Yeah.
Is because
Yeah.
we covered up the hole.
Yeah.
Even if it was the smallest hole to bleed out of, it still should have done a little of something.
Yeah,
But we
agreed.
covered the fucking hole up.
Yeah.
So it didn't dump shit. Even though that fucking valve, that plunger was open, telling it to dump, we didn't dump nothing. Like, I know that because Monkey fucking took that deal, remember, he took it all apart that one time, and we saw how it worked.
We were talking about making a fuel change. Yeah, I really want to do it yet because those don't look all that fat, but they have 2 runs on them now, or 3 or whatever. So
Yeah, and idle
that's-
time.
Yeah, so just
I'm cool with it.
make a rip,
Make
and then
one,
kill it.
That's what I do.
Okay.
That's what I do every pass. So yes, we'll put new plugs in it and then check them after this pass.
Okay.
Because it didn't sound like it was. We're obviously backwards.
It didn't. The converter change after looking at your 437 pass, your 433 pass, looking at our 430 pass, the converter almost does the exact same thing. I don't know. I'm hoping this converter pressure thing will. So we're kind of doing a few things at once here that we normally wouldn't do, like because we're messing with this, and I'm going up with the motor and we're loosening the converter and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
we're trying to utilize our time.
Yeah, this right here, I'm tired.
Which look, we can come back. I'm 100% cool coming back next. Like, you know what I
We
mean?
just called cars.
I just don't want to.
That was just supposed to leave Monday.
Yeah.
But-
That's right.
And not be back until Friday.
Let's come back Sunday.
We gotta be.
Isn't that travel day?
Yeah, we
No,
gotta.
let's come back this Sunday. If we don't like where we are here, let's come back
By
sometime.
the time, at the end of the day.
That won't give us time to get another stater though. Hopefully we won't need it though.
Not
Let's just see
in-depth.
where we're at the end of today.
Okay.
Then we'll get a game plan.
One is
I'm gonna go for the converter charge. The knob for the converter charge.
converter charge, yes.
Okay.
It's opposite for the other one.
Yep.
He just needs a loose
It's the
and a
same.
tight.
It's the same meaning, just different terminology.
Exactly how they're doing it.
Something's just not fucking right, man.
The way it drives.
This motherfucker shouldn't be near this squirrely on a fucking 30 pass.
Well, I don't know. Is what I bet happened, but that's only if we did what we were, if it did everything we were trying to make it do. Didn't look like a clean. I mean, it slowed down on the 60 foot. I gave it a lot, and it slowed down everywhere. Oh, really? Yes. So it did. It almost has to have done something. But you just gotta think about what we're doing. We're combating. Yeah. We're doing two opposite things. We're going two different ways. But it's the only way to get it done right now is to.
I'm cool with the extension, but the compression, I'm tighter. Is that it?
Didn't make the shift.
But what was it right before?
Yeah, look. It cut it in half.
Oh yeah, no, it did. It cut the pressure in half.
Yeah.
I say we leave that there then.
It's crazy. I just think we'll lay it over. I'll bet you them two dry. I bet it's just way under now because they ain't got no converter pressure to pull it. So now it's gonna have to have a bunch of.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
You moved it up. I moved it up a fucking 180. That's what I'm getting at. So like, we're kind of, what we just did right there is two things. We did converter, so we lowered the converter pressure, which just slowed the thing down. But then I upped the motor, which is gonna speed it up.
Yeah.
So, and then it basically went exactly back to the same for the most part, from what I can tell. Only thing I don't know is why I zipped the tire off, but we can try to figure that out. So I know exactly why I zipped the tire off, because it got away from the motor right there. So right there, it got away from the engine. That's why I did it. I'll show you what we did before. Difference.
That thing will just keep. That'll just keep taking that RPM if we want it to go faster. But I don't know if you can go any faster than that.
No, that's fine.
65. We got the clutch look.
Yeah, but I was
Out of it. You weren't out of it at 330.
no.
Yeah. It
That's
went-
what when he told me what the 330 was,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, perfect.
That's perfect.
That right there will slow it down. Now we slow it down even more than that. But I don't know. It seems like the faster we go with the car, the easier it is to drive.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because it's so light on the front end. The front end's not really doing nothing. I don't know, but something's not right, man. Like I said this about the other car too. I said something is fucking wrong with the other car, and it was. It was all fucked up. And then I got it back from RK, and it drove like a dream.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe the caster camber is off or whatever. I don't know. I know the toe is fine.
Yeah.
That don't make no fucking sense, man. I don't.
So
All I know is if we take that thing to the fucking street the way it is, I'll probably crash it. Because
Dude, I know
if I'm racing next to
I know.
somebody, I'm gonna fucking stay in it.
But sometimes, because of wheel speed and stuff, they end up driving better. I know you're calling bullshit on it, but I have had the same experience that you have had, where my car did not drive good, but then I got to the street. This is a little bit different. My red truck. That thing drove like shit. It's here at the track, but every time I had it on the street, it drove right down the street with no problem whatsoever. That's a little different though. I know you always have that backup option, and if you don't like that, then you just check it yourself. But it seems like rear steer, or it seems like something in the rear end's pushing the car
I
around.
just don't know if maybe they built it with some in it, and then they put a quarter in it, and maybe it needs to be zero. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter what's in it.
It's like
If the car's fucking going right.
comes out, goes right. I mean, you can see it, and you can see the first few hundred foot, you can see the steering wheel pull back, and you know you're doing the same thing down there.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
the car keeps moving, so you pull it back, and the car moves again, you pull it back, and so you're doing it. You're in here tracking.
And it may be different to me because I'm not used to the wheels being on the ground. Normally, if the fucking car don't go straight, I have to force the run.
But now I have a bag.
No, with
about
that long
200
travel
going
suspension.
That's a good slower ET though. I mean, that's all accurate numbers. So it's like.
No, I 100% stayed in it the whole time.
Yeah, it's good.
It got to where I couldn't see out
So
there.
you got them delivered in.
Like dark, like black.
I don't.
It's fucking bacon?
I don't know. Yeah, something was.
Or was you just shaking?
I could have.
Double your cheeseburger up?
You want one?
I mean, I will here in a second. Yeah.
What'd you look at that for? You got to finish that deal first?
Yeah. Man, my lips is burning, and I know that they're all chapped, and I know if I try to eat me a cheeseburger right now, it's just gonna
Oh yeah.
destroy them.
You better moisten them things
Yeah.
up when you open your mouth this big.
Edit that.
Or don't. Hell no, don't edit that. I stand by what I say.